Welcome to Antigua, a beautiful and tranquil island that I believe has some of the best beaches in the Caribbean. For this series, we're going to cover 5 beaches on the southwest Caribbean side of the island. The distance to St. John's, the capital, is about 13 kilometers, 25 minutes, and to the airport, about 18 kilometers and a 30-minute ride, depending on traffic, of course. In this episode, we're going to cover Valley Church Beach, right above Cocoa Beach, and right below the beach at Jolly Harbor. I'd say probably our second favorite beach in the area. What was nice about Valley Church Beach is they had a cabana to change, public bathrooms, and an outdoor shower. Now let's talk about getting to the beach. You have a few options. You could see on the map, the main road is Valley Road. This is the road you'll be taking for most of the beaches in this area. If you're driving, taking a taxi or a van, there's also a local bus service that stops near the beaches as well. Now let's take a look at the beach at Valley Church. The ocean at Valley Church had this beautiful turquoise color, and the ocean was fairly clear. We didn't get to see many fish, but we did get to see a few turtles. We tried to catch them on camera, but those guys were just a little too fast for us. The beach had this beautiful white fine sand, and what a beautiful view. It was one of our favorites. The beach is pretty long, but not that wide. The good thing is, it's palm tree lined, so if you opted out for paying for the chairs and umbrella, you still can get some shade. The waves were pretty small, and it stayed shallow for a fair ways into the ocean. Here's a look at the south side of the beach. But if you arrived by van, either by a tour or from a cruise ship, you'll come to the north side of the beach. It's a little more crowded on the north side, but on the north side, you'll be able to rent chairs and umbrellas, as well as have food options and public restrooms, an outdoor shower, and a cabana to change. But if you need a little privacy or quiet time, take a walk down to the south side of the beach. As you can see, it's a little less crowded and a little more tranquil. Let's move up to the north side of the beach, where you could rent chairs and umbrellas, and as you could see, in the early morning or in the late afternoon, or when the cruise ships aren't in, it's pretty empty. And you could take a look here at the parking lot behind the beach, where you can park and where all the vans come from tours and from the cruise ships. It's pretty well organized, and it gets a little crowded, but not that bad. Towards the back of the beach is a cabana, where you can use the public restrooms or change your clothes. And these are some photos from the men's side. It wasn't that nice or that clean, but it served its purpose. For obvious reasons, I didn't go into the women's side, but from what I was told, it was a lot nicer and a lot cleaner. And here's a photo from where the outdoor shower is. I was going to take a photo of the outdoor shower, but it was being utilized all the time, and I thought it'd be kind of odd to take a photo of people using the shower. But you get the idea. Also on Valley Church Beach, you'll notice these set of tents. You won't know what they are by looking at them, but Wild Lotus has set them up for glamping. Basically, it's luxury camping. There's no electricity, but there are bathrooms and showers inside the tent. You feel like you're in a hotel room. It's really nice. I'll put a link below to the website so you can check them out for yourself. Now let's look at our food options on Valley Church Beach. Technically, there's really only one bar and restaurant on the beach. That's The Nest. And on the beach, there's a guy with a little traveling stand selling coconuts, juices, and other goodies. And I also wanted to include the Fox House restaurant. While technically not on the beach, just a few minutes away, it's well worth the trip. The Nest, beach bar and restaurant. The first thing you'll see when you walk in is the bar area. It's empty now, but it gets pretty busy between 10 and 3. It has a nice open wide dining area, and the service staff was great. They helped us out and answered any questions we had about the food, and they accept MasterCard and Visa as well. And they have a good selection of drinks. I'm sure you could find something on this list to quench your thirst. And here's a look at the food menu. I know, some of you are going to say the prices look a little bit high, but everybody's going to tell you everything on the island is imported, so everything's a little more expensive. So these prices are average, actually pretty good. And plus, you get this wonderful view. And the view is even better with a nice cold drink. Let's move on to the food. Our favorites were the chicken and shrimp rotis. They were really good. As well as the coconut shrimp, both served with rice or fries and a salad. There is also a guy on the beach cutting up fresh coconuts for you, with or without rum, your choice, so choose wisely, as well as some local juices. Moving on to the Fox House, now not on the beach, but only a few kilometers away, and if you're going to be in Antigua for a few days, I think it's worth checking out. They have a nice outdoor seating area with fire pit, a sink to wash your hands before you enter, nice touch. The seating area was open and comfortable on this nice wide open porch, and the staff here was top-notch excellent. Our waitress Zoe and the rest of the crew at the Fox House were extremely attentive, friendly, and helpful. We were there for a birthday, as were a few others that night, and they set up a little something special on each birthday table, which I thought was a nice added touch. And of course, you gotta like the retro drink menu, as well as the bartender coming over to the table, asking us what we wanted to drink, if we had any questions, and how we liked our drinks, which takes me back to the incredible service we had here. They started our meal off with a little bread in a cage. Then we had the pumpkin spice soup and the seafood pot, which really was delicious. And for the main course, we had the salmon, as well as the mahi mahi special, which I think was probably the best part of the meal. And after the dinner, we were delighted and surprised by the staff singing happy birthday, as well as this happy birthday sorbet. Now, there are a lot of great restaurants in Antigua, but with the service, the food, and the atmosphere at the Fox House, I definitely think this is one worth checking out. This is a 5-part series on beaches in Antigua. I'll add the link to the other beaches down below. Some final thoughts. Make sure you have your sunscreen and bug spray. The sun is strong, but the bugs are even stronger. And always come to an agreed price before you take your taxi ride. I hope this helps you on your trip to Antigua. Safe travels. For more insights, tips, and info into all your travel moves, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel.